Wow.
And this belongs to the City Hall of Manila.
Manila City Hall,
Yes,
that's right.
Manila.
How long did it take him to paint this entire mural?
I believe it's around 2 years
2
in the
years,
making.
rather.
It's the Filipino struggle through history, also known as 500 years of the Filipino struggle through history.
And look at the expression on the faces that he puts.
It's about the colonial period from the...
Right.
This is his study table. This is where it all began.
Wow.
This is where all the sketches, the studies, and everything.
How long?
Here.
How old was
here.
he when he started painting?
The story, he was at a very young age. I think he was in high school or in
Maybe even
school
younger.
at the time when he was into arts, because he has an uncle back then, a relative of his in Laguna.
Right.
That's, I believe, where he got that
The love
talent.
for art.
Yes, love for art.
Yes, I was gonna ask you because, you know, Angono is known for being the art capital.
Yeah.
No? And there's so many artists that come from here. Why do you think so many artists come from here? What are you guys eating? There's something in the food.
Maybe it's because of my grandfather. He has lots of followers back then, and he passed away. They pursue or they create his one dream of creating a group of artists here. And that's what they do. And from that group, it became...
It spread.
Yeah, it spread all over. And from 50 persons, it became 300 now. And I believe it's more than 300 now.
Wonderful. Paint and blood is definitely thicker than water. Now, Totong is also an artist. And, you know, I guess following in the footsteps of his grandfather. And your father as well is an artist, no?
Yes, he studied fine arts also in UST.
Amazing. Now, this is one of your pieces.
This is my recent work.
So you are more along, what is your style? This is more abstract?
Well, I'm leaning towards abstract.
Leaning
When I do
towards-
figures, I'm more into cubist style.
Right.
But this is where I'm leaning with my grandfather's style also.
Nice. And how long does it take you to complete a painting such as this one?
It took me only 2 days to finish. No? This is just a very random or play thing with me. You know? It's
Right.
like cooking.
Yes.
Just
And I have a question. How do you know when you're done? That's always the question. When is the artist finished with his work?
Actually, there's no rule. I'm always coming back also with my artworks. When
So
it's
sometimes
already
you're walking
done.
through and you know what? I want to add a little here. That's
Yeah.
fun.
But when they
Wonderful.
saw the signature is there, oh, that's done.
Well, this was definitely a feast for the eyes, and now I think it's time for me to move on to another type of feast, one for my taste buds and for my belly. Now, Totong, do you and your grandfather have a favorite type of food?
Well, my grandfather loves Chinese food.
Nice. Okay, so a love for pancit and painting.
Yeah, pancit.
How's that for alliteration? Pancit, painting. Okay. Well, okay, time for me to move on. Totong, thank you so much for your
coming
time,
here.
and good luck on your next exhibit.
Thank you.
My bank tells me saving is good, but it's best to invest. I invested in UITF, like Security Bank's highest yielding fund. Got nearly double the gains compared to other banks. Invest with Security Bank. You deserve better.
1 week ka ng vegetarian? Oo, halata na ba ang difference? Ako nga, tuna lang for 3 days.
Kaya pala.
Ba't di na lang kayo mag-sexy chicks?
Chicken now comes in a can. Pure Food Sexy Chicks. Low fat, lean meat, all sexy.
Magiging kamukha na kita. Ako rin!
The Tron Blaze 100 Euro.
Of his art. As you can see, he is very much into sculpting and carving, and very bright, festive, happy colors. When I enter here, that's what I feel. It's sort of festive. It has a sort of party vibe where you just want to have fun. For example, look at this. It really makes me think of something that you would see in a very fun festival to celebrate life and having fun. That's at least what I feel when I look at his artwork. Anyway, I'm going to look around a little bit more before checking out what's on his menu. pieces by Nemi. Now, these are the Gigantes of Angono, but normally their faces are plain. Now, these ones have very fun, festive colors painted on them. So perhaps I can find Nemi himself and see if he can tell me more about his pieces.
We have a group of artists here we call Angono Atelier.
Is this your reason for opening this place?
Yes, because the Angono
Inspiration.
Atelier has been instrumental in creating this community as an artist village. Since 1975, since its birth, we've been doing art festival in Angono every year. And out of that, we try to make the festival alive. There are two festivals that are being done in Angono, the Gigantes Festival and the Carabao Festival. So one is in November and the other one is in May.
Well, and the Gigantes Festival, what does it symbolize? What are we celebrating?
Well, it started as a myth that the Gigantes started as a sort of an effigy, a cry out of farmers against the landlord.
Okay.
So, but eventually it has changed from negative to positive.
Okay.
And that eventually the Gigantes became icon. It symbolizes the people of Angono who made themselves bigger than life, like our national artists.
And hence the bright colors that you put on to further highlight that larger-than-life feeling of the Angono people.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your time, Miranda. It was a pleasure meeting you. And now I'm going to eat your food here in this restaurant.
And I'll do your portrait later.
Oh, I would love that. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. In front of me are some of the specialties served in Miranda's Atelier restaurant. This one is called Nag-aapoy na pata. So, apparently they call this Nag-aapoy na pata because it's supposed to be very spicy. There it is. I was waiting for it. Now it's really tingling in my mouth. The combination of chili and coconut milk is really one of the best ever, I swear. This is fall off the bone, soft and delicious. And here we have crispy dalag with this sauce that looks almost like a relish. It's so crispy it jumped. And this is lauya. This is their version of bulalo, or it looks more like a puchero to me. But it's very fragrant because I can see star anise here. The star anise makes it smell really good. So after checking out the wonderful artwork and tasting the delicious food, it's time to have my portrait drawn by none other but Miranda himself. So I can't move or talk right now. See?
So I'm the first artist to paint your beautiful face.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Nemi.
Okay.
What a pleasure.
Maybe I should put some spray first. Mabaho to. So let's have it covered.
Almost 2 kilometers away from Miranda's Atelier restaurant is the Blanco Family Museum.
After eating some delicious food at Miranda's Atelier restaurant, I'm here now in another museum. This one is the Blanco Family Museum. Now, what sparked my interest about this place was that they have a sort of symbol or logo that's linked to this museum, and it's of an upside-down fish. Now, I wonder if that fish has an interesting story or meaning behind it. I guess it's time for me to find out.
The Blanco Family Museum exhibits paintings created by each family member. I loved how each one of them was influenced by their father, Jose Pitok Blanco, another well-known artist from Angono.
So I've been going around this museum, and I am incredibly impressed and, in fact, completely blown away because all these paintings are so stunning, and I love seeing the transformation and progression. The incredible thing is, not one of them studied fine arts. These 7 siblings learned how to paint from their parents and from each other. So I think it's time for me to look for some of these siblings and pick at their genius minds. Hi, Glenn.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Sandra.
Welcome to the Blancos.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you. Now, I have so many questions. I need to compose my thoughts. I need to know where to start. First of all, how old were you when you started showing an interest in art?
I was 16. Quite late.
Okay.
Compared to the younger Blancos
Right.
that you have seen. The older Blancos were discouraged to be painters.
Why?
My father doesn't want any of the children to be painters.
Why?
It's hard to make a living if you're an artist.
I can't even find the right words to describe how beautiful your artwork is.
Right over here,
Yes.
I have that's my thesis under my father.
Your thesis. Okay. This is huge. How long did it take you to paint this?
2 months to do this one.
2 months. It's great how you find inspiration right around you, from your garden and from your siblings.
Basically, artists do that. What's the most common subject around you, you paint that.
That's what you go for. So after seeing some of Glenn's beautiful artwork, I think it's time to move over to the next sibling. We're gonna go find him. Hi, Noel.
Hello.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Welcome to see you.
Thank you. So ito naman ang mga paintings mo. Now, sinabi ni Glenn na with your father may thesis daw.
Yes.
Diba?
Oo,
Kunyari, to
meron
pass
kami.
his test. Now, is your thesis here? Nandito ba?
Ito thesis ko.
So ito talaga. Okay, grabe. It's all huge like this.
Yes.
Talagang malaki.
Malaki ka.
Alam mo, ang daya-daya kayo. Parang it's so easy for you guys. Daya! I'm telling you, it's in your blood because you didn't study it sa school. You were just really taught at home and by yourself, and you're this good. That's really incredible. Thank you so much, Noel, for your time. Maraming salamat. Ngayon, who else is here?
Michael. Si Michael ang
Si
sumunod sa akin.
Michael. Ang next victim ko, si Michael. Hanapin ko siya.
Cystogen Premium. It has a multi-defense system to help keep your mind, heart, and body fit for what matters to you most. Age doesn't matter. Performance does.
Mataas ang standards ng mga Petron Segurista. Ang gold standard ng Petron LPG, Petron Gasul. Sakto ang timbang. Matipid ang True Blue Flame nito. Leak-free kaya safe. At may laser-printed seal. Kaya naman trusted and tested through the years.
Ang Sigurista! If I can do it, you can do it as well.
Happy evening! You know, I love making my house look nice. It's time to get creative. Why should one breastfeed?
Sometimes moms are so ambitious that they give their kids really difficult work.
Ouch!
Join us as we give you creative solutions on how to make life easier for young moms like us here on Mommy Hacks.
Premieres May 30 on CNN Philippines.
Si Director Chacha Satumba, Attorney Asis Perez, Professor Marco Polo, Executive Director Marta Hernandez. Welcome po sa Servisyo All Access. Yung paglaki ng gap between the rich and the poor, yun ang issue.
Baka pwedeng magkaroon din ng programa para doon sa gustong bumalik sa probinsya, bibigyan sila ng pagkakataon.
Ito po si Gani Oro.
At ako naman po si Amelin Veloso.
Patuloy na naglilingkod sa inyo sa Serbisyo
All Access.
Weekdays on CNN Philippines.
Laws are made by the people. They should decide what they want.
Nobody wants to go to work, especially those who could lose their lives doing it.
I was watching something that did not have to take place. That's when bad things happen.
Dr. Drew on call, Tuesday to Friday on CNN Philippines.
I've met the two eldest Blanco brothers and I'm completely in awe. But I heard there's still more to see.
Hi, Michael.
Hi, welcome sa Blanco Museum.
Thank you so much. Okay, so ikaw, you are number what in the family?
Number 3.
Number 3. Okay, well, chronological order. Okay, so ikaw naman, parang stepping into this room. Ano, you like
Ito yung tungkol sa Batanes. Kasi 1998, nagpunta ako sa Batanes. Ano ko doon, sketching lang. Pero nung nandun na ako, sabi ko parang hindi ko mabibigyan ng justice ang lugar na to kung hindi ko gagawa sa major exhibit.
And how long did this take you to paint?
Actually, isang buwan at lahat eh. Ganun kabilis. Pero nung ginagawa ko kasi ito, actually, nag-ano na ako dyan. Naghahabol ako ng time kasi malapit na yung exhibit ko sa CCP dati. So, kung mag-paint ako, from 6 o'clock in the morning, up to 11 o'clock ng gabi.
Now, I noticed na all your siblings, may iba-ibang style naman kayo. Pero, I noticed the common ground is at least some of your paintings may dagat, may ocean, or may isda. At I noticed din may parang family logo kayo ng museum na isda na baliktad.
Kasi yung bungga, nag-start naman yun doon sa great-grandfather namin. Isa, ano siya, maliit siya, kalbo, malaki tiyan. Tinukso sa kanya. Bunggan, yun yung bloated fish. Patay na isda.
Patay pala yung isda kasi tayo upside down.
For the final leg of my Blanco Family Museum tour, I'll be looking at some of Pitoc's masterpieces.
Ito yung painting ng ng tatay ko na inabot ng 2 years bago natapos. Mga taga-Angono lahat yan. So itong painting na ito yung tribute ng father ko sa bayan ng Angono.
This is what can be accomplished. Now, this is, of course, symbolism to whatever it is you're passionate about. But if you stick to it, you will become the master of it. Diba? Thank you so much, Michael. Maraming salamat.
It was so beautiful and touching to see the impact he left on his sons. Plus, it was really great to finally find out the meaning behind that inverted fish. To sum up our Angono trip, we decided to add a little bit of adventure to this food segment. And so we decided to head to Balaw Balaw restaurant.
From one art place to another, I think Angono really deserves its reputation as an art capital. I'm here now in a restaurant called Balaw Balaw, and as you can see, I'm surrounded by wood carvings. So again, more beautiful art to look at in anticipation for a beautiful meal. Now, the thing that makes Balaw Balaw interesting is that they serve unique and exotic food such as this. And this is called uok. Juicy little critter. Now, am I going to eat it or not? That's for you to find out. I'm here now with Tita Baby and her son, Rembrandt, and he was the one who cooked these dishes for me. And they will be explaining to me each and every one of these dishes and why exactly they are known as a specialty restaurant. So what made you decide to cook these, most people consider it exotic type of food?
Kasi the restaurant, Balaw Balaw restaurant, the concept of it is actually it's folk food.
So these recipes, you said you came up with them, and you are now the chef.
Actually, it's my
you carried it on. So let's start with some appetizers.
Maybe you can start with the Our herbal salad.
Herbal salad, okay. What herbs are used in this salad? Oh, there's
So we have the flower bougainvillea.
I didn't realize you could eat that.
It could eat it.
Ah, okay. Then please join me as well. I feel awkward eating by myself. Nice. And the dressing is very nice, spicy and citrusy at the same time. I'm very fond of a good salad, so I'm enjoying this one. Moving on.
What we call hantik or
What's
The
it
red
called?
ants.
Red ants. Okay, let's give this a try. Oh my goodness, it's masarap. Yeah. It's very crunchy and it has a citrusy taste to it, almost as if you put zest. Like a dalandan zest or something in it. I like this a lot.
Really?
I'm not making bola. I really like. If I didn't like it, I'd be like, yeah, moving on. No, but this I'm really enjoying. Sarap. Okay. Oh boy. What is this next to the ants?
Okay, back to the flavor.
Let me pass it to you. Ay, shucks.
It's called uok.
My friend Uok. I met him earlier.
Larvae actually of
This is a bit difficult for me. I'm an adventurous eater, but I met it earlier and it was alive and very juicy. Looks very, very juicy indeed. So
the way to eat it is
and just
grab the other end and then the end.
Okay. Basta the end.
The butt.
Okay.
To,
bite. Okay. That's it.
that's it.
Okay. I'm gonna do this. I guess I'm really gonna do this. Okay. This is new for me. This is an adventure. This is for you guys. I'm here because of you guys.
You will love it.
I will love it. I will love it. I need to think of it like that. I will love this.
How does it taste?
Well, it's very well marinated in vinegar, but there's a sort of medicinal aftertaste that follows. Parang, how can I explain that flavor? Medicinal talaga.